You can't predict when fires and when hurricanes are going to hit, and especially the convergence of the two was really, really unique. In 2018, we saw in the news that the remnants of Hurricane Rosa were going to be passing over the burn scar of the megafire that was burning in the Mount Nebo area. Within a matter of hours, we got together a team and the instruments and samplers that we needed to go out to measure the impacts that these unique events were going to have on the water quality in the Utah Lake watershed.
The remnants of Hurricane Rosa came through just a few days after the last fire burned out. And so that poured a huge amount of rain over these fire scars.
Coming to the streams the next morning to see how the instruments had fared overnight with the flash floods and all the sediment, it looked more like chocolate milk than the regular water that would be flowing through these streams. The data that we collected was unlike any other data set that I've ever sampled before. With this event, we saw a 2,000-fold increase in the amount of sediment that was coming off the watershed. That represents about 50 to 70 years worth of erosion in just a matter of a couple of days.
All of the rivers and streams flow towards Utah Lake. You have all this sediment and ash that came from the fire that you literally can see from space. So the color of Utah Lake totally changed.
We've got satellite imagery showing that plume as it moved out into the lake. And that's really sediment-rich water, but it was full of nutrients as well. The nitrogen, phosphorus, and carbon, those things that you put on your lawn to help turn your lawn green, go into the lake and make the lake green as well. The sediment can't evaporate out, so it stays in those lakes. The sediment and the nutrients that it brings with it, they impact the water quality.
Utah Lake is suffering from a condition called eutrophication, which means too much nutrient. It's experiencing harmful algal blooms, and they do release toxins that can harm people, kill the fish and invertebrates that are living there.
The high levels of sediment that are coming off of these megafires represent a new dynamic for western watersheds. This is happening not just in Utah, but in other places as well. We don't know for sure what that might mean for the future of Utah Lake, which is why studies like this are so important. One thing that we do know for sure is that the human impacts in the watershed are significant, and they pose more of a threat than the natural events like storms and fires.